Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's weather update. So, we're going to be seeing a parade of storms moving across the United States for at least next week. Looking at the GFS model, our first storm is bringing heavy rain and snow to areas of the West and the Northwestern Rockies today, and going into tomorrow. We're going to be seeing heavy snow across areas of much of the Rockies into parts of Arizona, even New Mexico, western Colorado, and this will go into the 29th. The first storm will dissipate over the Rockies, and we're going to have our second storm come in across the west on December the 29th, bringing rain and snow again. And then we'll have a third storm move across the west on December the 30th, bringing more rain and snow. The fourth storm on the 31st. This storm looks like it could be a cross-country storm, storm number 4, from December the 31st through January the 2nd. We could be seeing snow across the eastern Rockies and northern plains through January 3rd, and we could be seeing severe weather across the south. So I'm going to be monitoring this as well. Going into January the 4th, this storm is going to impact the eastern third of the country. And then going into January the 4th, even, we're still going to be seeing storms move across the west. And this model wants to continue this pattern through at least January the 12th. So this is going to be a very active weather pattern that we're going to be going into for at least the next couple of weeks. Looking at the snowfall totals over the next 8 days, we could be seeing areas across the Cascades and the Sierra Nevada seeing 2 to 8 feet of snow across much of the Intermountain West. We could be seeing as much as 6 inches to 2 feet of snow, and then we could be seeing as much as 6 to 12 inches of snow across areas of the northern plains through January the 4th. And it's not just going to be a snowfall that's going to be the problem. We're also talking about flooding. Looking at total rainfall accumulation, the GFS model, all across the west coast, we can expect 2 to 5 inches of rain over the next 8 days, and then across the Tennessee Valley, Midwest, and South, we can expect as much as anywhere from 2 to 6 inches of rain, isolated 7 inches. So flooding is going to be a problem, even across the desert Southwest, anywhere from 1 to 4 inches of rain through Wednesday, January the 4th. And looking at the official National Weather Service's 7-day quantitative precipitation forecast, we can see across the West Coast, we can be seeing as much as 3 to 10 inches of rain, especially across western and northwestern California, and then across the South and Midwest, anywhere from 3 to 7 inches. And looking at our excessive flooding rainfall outlook for today, we have a slight risk of excessive flooding rainfall across coastal California and southwest Oregon, as well as in the valleys of the Sierra Nevada in the yellow, and we have a marginal risk in the dark green as well. Going into tomorrow, looking at tomorrow's flooding risk, we have a marginal risk across areas of south and central Arizona, and going into the day after tomorrow, going into December the 29th through December the 30th, we have a slight risk of flooding across northwest California and southwest Oregon, a marginal risk surrounding that, and a slight risk across East Texas, western Louisiana, central Arkansas, and a marginal risk into the Ohio Valley. So this is going to be a multi-day, multi-impact period of storms we're going into. So I'm going to be updating you guys on this upcoming very active weather pattern, especially if we start seeing severe weather enter the picture, as well as extremely heavy snow. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day, my friends.